In today's video, I will be giving you my Madden ratings for the NFL's edge rushers. Most of them will be on here, not every one of them, so if there's somebody I forget, let me know in the comments once the end of this video hits, and then I will probably try to give you a rating for them after that. But either way, just a reminder, this is a pre-recorded video. This has been recorded probably about 2-3 weeks ahead of time this is going to be posted. This is because I'm gone on vacation, but trying to keep my channel alive. So help me out, keep my channel alive, and like these videos for me. Also, don't forget to check out w.gg. Use code SHREDDER for 10% off your order of anything on their website. Their energy drinks, their bottles, whatever else you want. Code SHREDDER for 10% off. They just released new canned drinks. I actually don't think that they are doing discounts on those just yet, but they will be very soon. So be on the lookout for that. And don't forget, w.gg or click the link in the description. And let's get right into this video. So, getting right into this, our tier list looks the same as usual. I don't understand why they do this. The colors should be opposite in my opinion, like the red should be the bad, but whatever. Not my thing. I didn't make it. Either way, gotta go alphabetically here. First, I just completely blanked on this dude's name. Aiden Hutchinson. Wow. Either way, this guy is now proof of what I tell you guys all the time. You, to me, cannot become a very great player, a good player after 1 year of being good. He now has 2 years being good and deserves a 90 overall. Simple as that. AJ Epinesa, really solid player. I think he's about a 75. You know, good rotational guy, not elite. Alex Highsmith, like this dude, like he's that tier where like if you're a number 2, you're elite. But could you be a number 1? Maybe not. And if you are, it's just not the best. Like 88, 89, something like that. Andrew Van Ginkel, he's about an 82 to me. Just, he's fine. There's a ton of dudes here, so we got to move quick through this. Arden Key, good rotational piece. He's like a 70, 76, I think is pretty fair. Arnold Ebiketie, also about a 76. Hasn't just done a whole lot to this point in his career. First rookie, we got Austin Booker. He's about a 68. Just lower end tier guy, not super high yet. Azeez Ojulari, done a whole lot of nothing in his career. 71. Baron Browning, or is that Nick Bonito? Hold on. No, it's got to be Baron Browning because this is alphabetical order. Yeah, Baron Browning. I think Baron Browning deserves like a 77. That's fair to me. I really do think that's pretty fair. BJ Ojulari, so not Azeez, but BJ. Probably he did a little better than Azeez so far, but he's only played 1 year. Let's go 74. That's fair in my opinion. And then I don't even know who that is. Boye Mafe. I know who Boye Mafe. I just don't know his face. Sorry. Either way, Boye Mafe, he's fine. Like a 79. Good player, not amazing. Bradley Chubb, 80. That's fair. Braylon Trice, 69. Brian Burns. That's a good one here. Because honestly, I'm going to give him a 90 flat. Not up there. 90 flat. I think he's good. I just don't know how amazing he is. It just is what it is with him. Bryce Huff has had 1 good year, but everybody thinks he's going to be like the best player ever for some reason. He's like an 83. That's probably a little generous even. Maybe 81, 82, 83. It's fine. Bud Dupree, good third piece at this point in his career. Like a 75, maybe even a 74. We'll go down that tier. Is that Byron Young? It is. Byron Young had 1 good year so far, but just not enough proven. We'll give him a 76. Cam Jordan had a really bad year last year, but he's going to be one of those guys where they have that tier above. Like, you know, this is also my ratings, not what I think Madden's going to give him. I forgot to say that earlier. But, you know, I think he'll be like a 80. He deserves like an 85 minimum. He's one of those guys that just deserves it, period. Carl Granderson, 79, he's good, but not amazing. That's just what it is with him. He's just not amazing. Carl Lawson's kind of the same way. 79, 78, just not amazing. There's just nothing about him that's just super great. Charles Omenihu, 78. I think that's fair. All right, getting back into it. Chase Young, a guy that has, you know, a ton of talent, but like 0 effort to play football for some reason. I'm going to give him like an 80. That's about as good as I can get with him. Chop Robinson, another rookie, an upper tier rookie this time. Not so amazing, but fine. I think he's like a 71. I'm not a huge Chop Robinson fan. He's kind of a one-trick pony in my opinion. He's a speed guy. That's fine. I also don't see how he's going to play a whole lot behind Bradley Chubb and Jalen Phillips, who we'll get to soon. Just don't really get it, to be quite honest with you. After that, 2 more rookies. Chris Braswell's the next one. I like him decently. He's about the same, 71. I think I like him better than his draft position. 71. Him and Chop Robinson, I think, are similar. Maybe a 70, but that's at worst. Dallas Turner, though, to me, this is the best edge rusher this year. We'll give him a 76. I think that's plenty fair. Danielle Hunter, 93? That seems fair. I think that's good. Yeah, sounds good. Dante Fowler Jr., a guy that is now a Commander who Dan Quinn took with him up to Washington. Feel bad for the guy going from Dallas to Washington, but whatever. He's fine. He's not amazing. He's a 78. That's about it. Darius Robinson, a guy who many say might be an interior D lineman, but I really truly think he's going to play on the edge for this team, or at least we will see him on the edge at some point in Arizona. I might have to actually edit something here. I'm going to put him as a 72. Chris Braswell and Chop Robinson both are going to be 70s. That's what we're going to do here. That's what we're going to do. David Ojabo, done a whole lot of nothing. He's a 69. Just not done anything in his NFL career to this point. Is that Deo Diingbo? I think it is. Deo Diingbo. 72. That's fair. DeMarcus Lawrence, really good guy, really good player. 89. I think that's fair. We'll go right there. We'll say he's just a little better than Highsmith, okay? DeMarcus Lawrence. Is that right? I'm looking for his name. DeMarcus Walker. I said Lawrence. I already did him. What the heck? Either way. DeMarcus Walker. Fine player. 77. That's about it. Yeah, you know, it is what it is. Then Derek Barnett. Also, the 77, 76 range is like really going to be full. It's going to be very full. Derek Hall, 70. Just didn't get a whole lot of chances to do much last year. And that's not really his fault, but it is what it is. DJ Wonnum. I believe he's in Carolina now. We'll go 73. 73. That seems fair. I believe that is Dorrance Armstrong, another Cowboy turned Commander. Also like a 77, 76, something in that range. We'll go right here. Just not amazing. You know, whatever. Drake Jackson. Also done a whole lot of nothing. 70. Felix Anadike Uzoma. 69. Done nothing. Carl Loftus. Solid player. Not amazing. 82. I think that's fair. Gregory Rousseau. A good player. 80, 86. We're going to give him an 86. I think he's getting there where he's going to kind of climb the ranks now. Hassan Reddick. To me, this very Brian Burns-ish 90 flat is fair, I think, at least. Harold Landry, a guy who has had a big fall from grace, to be quite honest with you. Yeah, I just don't think he's been, he's not been healthy. That's a big part of it. But he's a 70, 78, 77, something like that. Isaiah Foskey. This is a guy I really liked coming out of last year's draft, but just hasn't been, he hasn't had the chances, really. Let's be real. I'll give him a 71. That's fine. Jadeveon Clowney, 76. I think he's just a rotational guy at this point. You know, he did good in Baltimore. I doubt he does very good this year in Carolina. I just don't think he will. Just don't think so. Jalen Phillips, the number one rusher for the Dolphins, in my opinion. He's an 85. He's not quite on that Greg Rousseau tier. I think he might be an 87, actually. So we'll go 85 to 87. James Houston, I don't know where he went. I don't remember. He's not on the Lions anymore, though. I can't think right now. Either way, it's hard to think when you get going with all these different guys. You can't remember things. But either way, he's a rotational guy at best. 74. That's it. Jared Verse. I like Jared Verse a lot. To me, though, not as good as Dallas Turner. He's a 75 still. Not bad. He is my second guy in this class. Then we have Jermaine Johnson. Jermaine Johnson's very solid, just not amazing. 81. 81's fair. Joe Tryon Shoyinka, if that is even the way to say that at all, I don't know. 78. Joey Bosa. He's fallen. He's fallen. I'm going to go 88 right here. Just under Highsmith, just above Rousseau. I think that's fair. Is that JFM? I think it is. We'll have to see. Hold on. I got to pull up my list. John Franklin Myers. It is. He's really an interior guy, but we'll go ahead and rank him. He's like a 77. Whatever. Jonathan Grenard, solid player. Not amazing. 83. We'll give him that much. Jonah Ellis, another rookie. Looks like he's a cut in the middle of his hair. I like Jonah Ellis decently. He's a 70. I'll give him that much. Jonathan Cooper, solid rotational piece. 78. Maybe close to 79, but like right there, 78. He's a firm 78. Josh Allen, 91. I'll give him that much. Is this Josh Sweat? Yeah. I always mix him and Derek Barnett up. I have to think about it for a minute. Josh Sweat, really solid guy. 79. That's pretty good to me. Josh Uche, I believe that is. They're both named Josh, so probably. It is in alphabetical order, as we've said. Josh Uche, he's a guy that a lot of people are going to hate on because 2 years ago he did really, really, really good, had like 12 sacks. This year he did 3. I think he's just a number 2 edge rusher. And last year he had to play as a 1 because of Matt Judon's injury. So, yeah, it's kind of a weird situation. But Josh Uche, I think he should be at least like a firm 78. I mean, that's a really solid player. There's nothing wrong with the 78. Moving forward, Kayvon Thibodeau. 80, 79. I think 79 is more fair. Just hasn't, to me, done enough yet. You got to prove it still. Keon White, 72. I think that's fair. Khalil Mack. You know, a lot of people are going to not like this because, oh, he should have been Defensive Player of the Year. No, he shouldn't have. Stop talking about football, actually. You don't know what you're talking about. He had 6 sacks in one game that overblew his stats. He had a good season, don't get me wrong. Not hating at all. But 85 is plenty fair. This dude is past his prime. He just had a good one-off season. I would be shocked if he does it again. Kwity Paye. I like Kwity Paye. We'll go 70, 79. That's fair. Kyle Van Noy, 75. Just not the same dude he once was. Leitu Latu, 74. High 74. Almost 75. Just to me, you got to take a step down from being on Jared Verse's level, in my opinion. But yeah, that's fine. Leonard Floyd, he's like an 80, 81. Really solid player. You know, definitely not bad whatsoever. Then Lorenzo Carter, 75. Lucas Van Ness, 73-ish. Yeah, 73. I like Lucas Van Ness. We just haven't seen him do anything yet. Not at all. This is going to be a testy one here. Not a lot of people are going to like this. Malcolm Kuntz. Yes, he had a breakout year last year. He also had 2 years of a whole lot of nothing. So, you got to consider that. To me, he's a 78. Has a chance, if he starts this year off really hot, could jump into this low mid-80s very quickly. But right now, he's played 1 good year of football. You can't be that great off of 1 good year of football. Like, that's it. Just not happening. Either way, Marcus Davenport. Really a fall from grace for him. He's about a 75, and that's maybe even generous. Marshawn Nealand, I don't know why his picture's like this. On ESPN, everyone else is a regular headshot, except he's got this little thirst-trappy little picture. I don't know. It's really strange. Marshawn Nealand, as a rookie, he'll be like I like him as a 70. That's about it. Matt Judon, really solid. Can't hurt him for a 1 bad year of injury. We'll go 85. Max Crosby, a 96, I think. Very, very good. Top 5 guy in the league for sure, edge rusher-wise. Micah Parsons, 97. If he's a 96, he's a 97. It's just how it's going to work there. Michael Holt, very strange player. He looks like a D-tackle, but he's an edge rusher, all right. More of a 4-3 D end, but either way. We'll go 75. I think he's pretty solid. I don't think there's anything wrong with that at all. Just a good player overall. Not bad. Montez Sweat. This is another one a lot of people are going to not like. He is very much this Alex Highsmith here, but to me, he hasn't even done as much as Alex Highsmith. Look at the numbers, bud. Alex Highsmith has had a good year being the number 1 edge rusher. The year that TJ Watt got hurt, I believe it was 2022. TJ was out the whole year. Alex had a phenomenal year. 15 sacks or so. Haven't seen that from Sweat yet, really. He's very close, don't get me wrong. But 87, this Greg Rousseau tier is very fair to me. Myjai Sanders, Myles Garrett, 98. If he's a 97, if he's a 96, he's a 98. Simple as that. Myles Murphy. I like Myles Murphy. He didn't do nothing, though. 72. That's fair. Final stretch here. Nick Bosa, going to be a 95. I think he's still very good. Just got to get a little more. Nick Herbig, good rotational, third down, pass rush guy. 73? I think 74. We'll go 74. I think he's done more than these Lucas Van Ness guys, so we got to give him that much. Nolan Smith, 74. Like the dude, just got to see more from him. Odafe Owe, 77. Just hasn't done anything. He's not special. Preston Smith, 79. Had a good career once. Not the same guy anymore. Randy Gregory. He still exists. 77. Fine. Rashawn Gary, really, really good. Not amazing. 89. I think that's fair. Sam Hubbard, 78. Really, really good. Maybe 79. Really good, just not amazing. Samson Ebukam, basically the same thing. Really good, just not amazing. You'll never be just flat out amazed by these guys, but they're going to be really good, really solid, no doubt about it. Shaq Barrett, at this point, he's like a 76, just, lower part of his career. TJ Watt, a 99. Best edge rusher in the league, there's no debate. No matter what your argument is, you can't win. It's not, you're wrong, because he's a better pass rusher than Myles Garrett. He's a better run stopper than Myles Garrett. He's a better pass coverage guy than Myles Garrett. And Myles Garrett's better than these guys. So, yeah, that's 1, 2, 3. I think 1, 2, and 3 is pretty much undebatable. Max Crosby is about 3.5, though. Parsons, he does lose out on some of the run defense that Max Crosby has, so we'll give him that much. Trayvon Walker, Terrible rookie year, really good second year, 78. We'll give him that much. Travis Gibson, 71? 71? I think that's fair. Not much better than that. Trey Hendrickson, really good, not amazing though. Yeah, had good numbers last year. Don't really care. He's got to do more than that to prove it. He's been really good for a long time, but just not amazing. Not been amazing. 80, 88, 87? 88, 87. That's good. Tuli, blah, 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 blah. 72. And then, wow, what is his name? Just complete. Tyree Wilson, just blanked. Didn't play a whole lot. When he did, wasn't amazing, but he was fine. We'll go 74. He just hasn't really done enough yet. Uchenna Nwosu, 78, 79. Pretty good. Nothing wrong with him. Von Miller. Von Miller's been hurt a lot, but he also was formerly one of the best rushers in the league. I think at this point you have to give him like an 83, but you can't really give him any more than that. I think that's about the limit. Will Anderson only played 1 year, so he's an 81. I think he had a really, really good rookie year. That's about as high as you can go after your rookie season, in my opinion. Love to see him climb these ranks very quickly. He'll do it. I'm almost sure of it. After Will Anderson Jr., we got Will McDonald, another Will from last year's draft who didn't do jack diddly squat. 69. No, actually, probably like a 68. So we'll put him like right here. Then we have Yaya Diaby. Had a good rookie season, definitely for sure. 76, 77. We'll give him right there. That's fine with me. Then Yetur Gross-Matos, a new member of the 49ers, about a 75. Solid player, not amazing. Then Zadarius Smith, really good rusher at this point in his career, just not amazing. We'll go 85. I think that's pretty fair. And then Zaven Collins. I think he's like a 79. You know, good player, just not amazing. So that is our tier list for all of the edge rushers in the league currently. Let's move this out the way. So here you see everybody. I'm pretty sure I'm not blocking anybody anymore. Yeah, that should be good. Let me know what you think about this down in the comments below. Let me know who you think should be the best edge rusher or who should be switched, who should be moved around. Either way, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video.